Namaste everyone, this is Sandeep and welcome to my channel Only Study. Our today's topic is determiner. Today we'll know more about the determiners. But before we begin, I want you all to subscribe this channel and press bell icon not to miss the coming videos. Let's start. So yesterday we had read about the types of determiners. Let's see how they are used. So first of all, we have demonstrative determiners. This, that, these, those, they are demonstrative determinants. And when do we use them? We use them this and these for near, something near, and that and those for far. For example, here we have this apple is near and this apple is far. So we'll say this apple, and for this apple we'll say that apple, right? And these, they are plural, cherries, they are plural. So we'll say as they are in plural, and near to us we'll say these cherries, and for them we'll say those cherries, right? I hope it is clear. Let's move to the next one. Now this is very important, quantifiers. Yesterday we had read about them. So they tell about quantity, right? Quantifiers are the words that come before a noun and they give different type of information. They describe the quantity of an item and they answer the question how much, how many. But let me make it clear to you, they don't answer as 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if I ask you a question, how many books do you have? So you'll say a few books or several books, not one book or two books, right? I hope it is clear. Such answers are given in numerals, right? In next slides we'll discuss about numerals also. Now here we have quantifiers can vary depending on the two different types of nouns too. In this case it depends on whether you are referring to a countable noun or uncountable noun. So I want to tell you, you can say this is of two types, one for countable and other for uncountable, right? Now look at the picture here. Approximately no apple. Okay, so answer can be there are no apples or there aren't any apple. Clear? Then after here in this picture you can say there are few apples or a few apples, right? There are some apples. It can be answer for this situation. And for this, a lot of apples are there or there are so many apples, right? Now the difference I have already told you, countable and uncountable noun. So no need to tell about this now. Let's move to the next one. Now here we have quantifiers for, this is important now. Now pay attention, more attention. Countable nouns. So countable nouns, for them we use many, several, few, a number of. Okay, these four are used for countable nouns, right? For example, you can say I have many apples, I have several apples, I have few apples, or I have a number of apples. Same way, many people, several people, few people, a number of people, right? I hope it is clear. Let's move to the next one. Now here, which determiners are used for uncountable nouns? Much, little, a bit, such for uncountable nouns. For example, there is much sugar in the jar, right? A little sugar is in the jar. I am a bit late. Okay, a little bit or a bit. Then after we have a little boy. Okay, I hope clear. Now here, for both, which determiners are used for both countable and uncountable? So all, enough, some, a lot of, any. These are used for both. For example, all the apples enough apple, some apple, a lot of apple, any apple. Okay, all the apples were sweet. I have enough apple in the basket. I have some apples in the basket. A lot of apples were on the tree. There aren't any apple, right? Now here are possessive determinants. Yesterday we had discussed about them also. Now there are, let me tell you what are possessives. Possessives are, they show possession or ownership, right? Now there are three persons, first, second and third. Now first person, my and our, first person possessives, and your, this is not, spelling mistake is here, your, this is second person, and his, her and their, third person. My and my for singular, my bicycle, our bicycles, your bicycle, yours, your bicycles, his bicycle, her bicycle and their bicycles, right? I hope clear. Now this is very interesting and very important. Many a time people get confused, where is used much, where is many. So much is used when the nouns are uncountable and many when the nouns are countable. Okay, many cards, many people, many workers, right? Much milk, much sugar, much heat, right? So in this way. Now here is something more. A lot of and lot of, there is no difference between the two phrases, right? So this thing you need to know. Now here, a little, little and a few and few. So a little, this is for uncountable or non-countable nouns, and a few for countable nouns, right? For example, a little milk is left, a little sugar is left, a little money is left, right? Money is uncountable, okay, not rupee. Many times people get confused, money is countable, we can count the money, but actually we can't. Money is uncountable now, okay? Now countable, bottles, jars, such things, they are countable, so we use a few books, a few table, a few pen, a few rupee, okay. Now here we have he has no need to discuss examples, I think I have already told you. Now here few and a little means without the article a be used to point out more negative meaning, okay, more negative. When we use a with few, then or a little means there is some. Let me show you example. A few students of our school knew. A few means some, only some students know about this, and few means about no one, okay. I hope it is clear. A few means some and few means no. Let's move to the next one. Now here we have numerals. As I had told you, numerals are the way, most common way to express quantity. For example, I ask you how much time do you spend on your studies? 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 10 hours, such answer, okay. Now they are of two types. There are two types, cardinals and ordinals, right? Cardinals are 1, 2, 3, 4 and ordinals are first, second, third and so on, right? Now cardinals, they show quantity 1, 2, 3, and they show ordinals, they show sequence 1, 2, first, second, third, in this way. Let's move to the next one. Again, I want you to subscribe the channel, like and share the video. Don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.